Let's rate Pokopia habitat, shall we? Starting with tall grass. This is pretty basic, pretty default. Tried and true OG grass where the Pokemon lie. We're gonna say that this one is a fire because it's iconic. Tree shaded tall grass. This one is nice. You got your little tree there. Provide some shade, provide some sustenance. Nice. We're going to say that this one is a fire as well. Boulder shaded tall grass. This one I think is mid. The boulder is fine. I feel it's not as comfy for the Pokemon, maybe to lean on a little bit. We're just going to go with mid on that one. Hydrated. Hydrated. In our own lane. This one is going to be a mid. It's got the water feature there, which is nice. Seaside. Now, it's kind of the same thing, except it's by the sea. I would argue a little bit better view, but we're also going to go with mid on this one. Elevated. We're just higher up. We got a nice little vantage point. We're also going to say, like the other ones, this one is going to be mid. It's iconic, but it's just up there, okay? Illuminated. We got a little light. Shine a little light on the subject. This one's going to be a mid. It's nice that the light is there, but, it's okay. Pretty flower bed. This one is also going to be a mid. I think it's fine. It's pretty. It's nice. Nothing too major. Not super iconic like the grass, Tree shaded flower bed. We're going to say mid on this one too. I do like the shade that it provides for the Pokemon, and they get a little snack as well. But this one's just going to be a mid. Hydrated in our own lane. This one, we're going to say fire. I think it's nice to have the water feature with the flowers. I think it adds a nice aesthetic. I like that. Field of flowers. It's nice when you're putting these down and you see the little sparkles come up because there's so many. So it feels like you really did something. You know what? We're going to say fire on this one. Kind of reminds me of the Tulip Festival in Amsterdam. I picked up a trip one time because I'm a flight attendant. I picked up a trip to go to Amsterdam, and it didn't end up working out, so I never went. So to this day, I still haven't seen the Tulip Festival, but that's fine. Elevated flower bed, we're just higher up. We're going to say mid on this one because it's not as big as the bed. It's fine. It's fine. Grave with flowers. This one is a very interesting one. I think it is quite aesthetic. I do like how you have to put the tombstone and the flowers. Bop, bop. I'm going to say this one is a fire for me, actually. Flower garden. I like this. I like the shrub encasing the flowers. This one is going to be a fire as well. Fresh veggie field. Aesthetic-wise, you know what? For this one, I think this is going to be the first nah. It's very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Useful. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it gets the job done. We're going to go with nah, though, as far as the aesthetics and overall everything. The warm-up drafts. This is a little campfire, but you drift balloon up. We're going to say this one is a mid, despite it being fire. Campsite. I think this is not a pretty banging campsite. I think it is pretty. There's not too much going on. I'm yearning for more. Therefore, it's going to be a nah for me on this one. Training waterfall. This one we're also going to go a nah. There's not too much going on here. Not too much training you can do. IMO. Tantalizing diner set. Now you put the food, build it, place it, and they will come, as they say. This one is gonna be a mid. It's fine. It gets the job done. Picnic set. Also gonna be a mid. I feel we could spruce it up a little more. So this one is gonna be a mid. But it is nice that you have a little picnic set. Flowery table. Similarly, we're gonna go with mid. It's fine. It's fine. Bench with greenery. This is nice. It kind of reminds me of uh, a wedding setup, and you're putting the shrubs around all of the. It's not pews because you're not in a church, but the little benches that you sit at. But this one's just gonna be a mid. It's fine. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's fine. Illuminated bench. Now, I do like this. It's simple, but it gets the job done. I like the tall lamppost vibe. I like that. So, might be a hot take, but I'm going to label this as a fire. Exercise resting spot. All right, Hitmonchan, you got bop, 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 bop. I miss boxing. This one is going to be a, you know what? I'm gonna say that this one is fire. It's nice that you can be outside, hit the punching bag, and then you can take a little break. I think that's fire. I think hitting a punching bag out in the open, that sounds very, very appealing to me. And I would love that actually, high key. I think that would be sick. So this one's gonna be fire. Urgent care. I think as far as a habitat, I think it is very useful. But as far as just a general aesthetic goes, it's not a cool habitat I'd want to hang out in. It's more of a functional than a chilling in. So therefore, it's going to be a nah. Gym first aid. In case you get messed up or you mess up the person that you're fighting, I guess. This one similarly is going to be a nah. It's just not the vibe. I don't want to hang out at this one, and I don't know how many Pokemon are wanting to hang out here, in the grand scheme of things. Yes, I know it's the trigger event and yada yada yada. I'm just talking general. Okay, general. Road sign. You're not doing too much here. I'm gonna say nah for the road sign. It tells you where to go and there's a boardwalk, but what are you gonna do here? Nah. Large luggage carrier. I think this is a nice place that you could just lean and post up, or you could play on the boxes, I suppose. This one's going to be a mid for me. There's a lot going on in the lumberjack's workplace here. You have the empty wheelbarrow wheel. You know what I'm talking about. This right here. That right there. You got the tree stump. It's kind of a mess, honestly. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's functional, but as far as just a vibe to hang out at, aesthetics and all of that, I'm going to go ahead and say a nah for this one. Bed with the plush, this is cute. This is cute. I'm going to say this is, you know what? I'm going to say this is fire. This is nice. It's cozy, got a little plush that the Pokemon can cozy up with. You can have a great time here. So I'm going to say fire for this one. Might be a hot take. I don't know. Gently lit bed, I'm also going to say fire. You have the nice little mood lighting or just ambient light or night light, what have you. Provides a little bit of warmth. You can put your hand there and, warm up a little bit. We're going to say fire for that one. Grave offering. We're going to go with mid on this one. I get it. I think that aesthetic-wise, it's interesting. They have the candles and then the food there. So it's going to be a mid for me. Creepy grave offering. Oh, man. Okay, so creepy. What a mess. All right, so creepy grave offering. I think that I do like the Litwick. Is this what this candle? I think that's the Pokemon that is it's modeled after. I'm gonna say that this one is also mid. I do like these beefed up candles, though. So it's a little on the higher up, there, but it's still just gonna be mid for me. Chancy resting area. This is a big old piece of shrubbery. This is real big. This is big mema gemma right here. This one's gonna be fire. I think it's very nice and peaceful. You have some shade there. There's a lot of work that was taken into whipping this up right here. I like it. Look at that detail. Look at the eyes. Look at the mouth. Look at the little pouch. Nice. You can sit around it. You can sit on top of the shrub if you're feeling cheeky. I'm going to say that this one is a fire. Nice. Irresistible scent and glow. We're going to go with nah. We're going to go with nah on this one. There's no really cohesion. You're just putting stuff there. Aesthetic-wise, what am I looking at? Functional, I get it, I guess. But we're going to go ahead and go with nah. Floating in the shade. Floating in the shade. We're going to say this one is fire. You get to hang out by the water. You got some shade. You got a nice little plush inflatable thing. I think that's nice. That's going to be a fire for me. Smooth, tall grass. This one's going to be a nah. A nah. This smooth rock, whenever I first saw this in the game, it's very strange. It looks very sharp. It looks very... not crystal. Crystally is not the word that I'm looking for. The word that I'm looking for is it's not sedimentary. It's not igneous. Igniic. Maybe. Anyways, this is a nah. Factory storage. We're gonna go ahead for this one. We're gonna go with mid. There's a lot to do here. There's a lot. You can kick it under the lamppost and be lit up. You can mess with some cables. Maybe do a little cable management. And you can mess with the, you got a lot to do. You can mess with the dials. You can mess with the switches, the levers, boop, boop, beep, boop, boops, all of that. This is gonna be a mid overall, I think. Yeah. All right, luxury chirp meal. Hi, welcome. What can I get you? Hello, I'd like the luxury chirp meal large, please. This is functional. We're gonna go ahead and go with mid. It's aesthetically pleasing a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I think it's mid. Berry Feast Campsite. This has got a lot going on here. This one is, this one is a mess, in my opinion. But we're gonna go ahead and go with mid. It's a low mid, but we are going to go with mid. Rain dance site. Not too much going on here. We're gonna go ahead and go with nah though. Functionally, yes, it is very important, obviously, but aesthetically and vibe and chill, it's just gonna be a nah. Sunny day site, similarly, same thing, different Pokemon. Nah. Professor's treasure trove. This one is just kind of a mess as far as aesthetics and vibes and hangout ability goes. So this one's gonna be a nah. It's functional, yes, but that's all. Cozy Log Handicrafts. This is cozy. It's nice. It's simple, contained. This one's gonna be a mid. You got your bed and you got a little table, so you can lean over and do your thing on the table and then lean back and you're still in bed. That's nice. We're gonna go ahead and go with mid. Berry Space. This one is gonna be a mid as well. It's interesting. Quite an interesting piece, interesting interior decorating and design there. Garden Terrace. I think this is fire. I love this. This is cozy. You got your nice little chair and table, your patio furniture. You got your lamp over there, and you got some nice flowers. I really like this a lot. This is gonna be fire. Tree shaded snoozing Snorlax. This is nice. It's fire, man. This is good. This is a good one. Yeah, enough said. Good old-fashioned antiques. Antiques. This one, I also am going to say fire. I do like the ornate patterns here on the bed. I'm a fan of things such as that. I do like how you have your mirror there. You can check it out. You can put a little picture there of the one you love over here. You got your nice little chair that matches the aesthetic of the comforter. That's nice. And you have the big armoire there. Nice and grand. Nice and nice. This one's a fire. Good job. Nothing but Pokeballs. This is cheeky. It's whimsical. It's nice. We're going to go ahead and go with fire. I think this would be comfy to just hang out in. You can, I think you can see the corner of a little bit of my beanbag. Kind of gives that you could just hang out there, have a little table and the rug and the Pokeball neon light. It's nice. Fire. Yellow tall grass. We're going to go ahead and go with mid. It's not the iconic green grass. It's yellow. It's crunchy. You step on it, it's crunchy. The grass needs some water. Water. So this one is going to be a mid. It's fine. Tree shaded. I do like this tree. This tree is nice. However, it's not going to take it to the next level, and it's still going to be a mid. Elevated yellow tall grass. We're just in the air. It's going to be a mid. Hydrated. It's still the crunchy grass, but you got some water. It is a high mid, but it's still a mid nonetheless. Marshy. We're going to go ahead and go with nah. It's a little marshy. It's a little dark and murky. I know, some people might be into that. Me, I'm not into that personally. So we're going to go ahead and go with nah for the marshy. Overgrowth vending machine. We're going to say that this one is a mid. I do like the placement of the shrubbery. It surrounds the vending machine, brings some nature to the electricity. Nature and electricity become one. Nice. Mid. Breezy flower bed. I think this is a mid. Nice little rhododendrons. No, I don't know. I'm not a flower expert, but this one is going to be a mid. It's pretty. It's fine. Tropical vibes. This one, I'm going to give it a fire. I do like it. I think it's nice. You got the beach vibes. You got the nice palm trees. You got the nice rhododendrons, because that's what we're going to call them. And I like it. Peaceful. Good feelings here. Good feelings. Fire. Sorry, I hit the mic, I think. Windy flower bed. This one, this one right here with the windmill, this is going to be a high mid. I almost want to give it a fire, but I don't think we're quite there. Aesthetic-wise, it's pretty cool. It's fine, I think. Shaded beach. We're going to go ahead and go with mid. It's fine. I'm not a super big beachy guy, actually. When I lived in LA, it was very nice to go to the Santa Monica Pier on my electric unicycle. That was nice. But I never, it's fine for me. And I think it's fine. I think we could use some more here. So this one is going to be a mid. Tropical seaside. This is kind of nice. It's kind of nice. These bushes are really full, robust, rotund, if you will. But this one's just going to be a mid. Resting spot. I think it's just that. It's a resting spot that you sit here for a second before going to your next destination, because this isn't good enough. This is going to be a nah for me. Perpetual mess. Man. This one is going to be a nah. I think it's a mess. It's a mess. Trash collection site. This one, aesthetically and everything, it's going to be a nah. I get it. It makes sense. You got to put the trash somewhere. It's got to be picked up. But we're going to say nah. Trash Can Central. Watch out. All aboard, Trash Can Central. All aboard now. This is nah. Trash disposal site. Man, nah. I get it. Again, I get it. Park bench. It's mid. It's literally average. You got a bench and you got a trash can. You got your relaxation, you got your functionality to the side. You're eating your snack and then you can toss it in the trash can. It's functional. Mid. Tantalizing restaurants. It's time to eat, babe. It's time to eat. I'm a little hungry myself. This one is a mid. It's very functional, obviously. You have a little sign there, tells you what's on the menu for the day. Got your little food. You know what's on the menu. What's this? It's this. Why does the name escape me? Words are hard, y'all. Because I know all of these are just fruits and stuff backwards. Like apple is lepal. Wait, is that lepa? Lepa. I think this is a lepa. Also, See, words are hard. Fun fact: Subaru backwards spells you're a bus. The more you know. You know what they say. All right. Oh, anyways, this is a mid. Okay. Tableside delivery cart. Nice, nice. I do like these chairs. I like what I'm seeing here. It's kind of nice. It's almost a fire for me. Almost. But this one is going to clock it in the mid. Hello? Chirp chirp meal. Hello, I'd like a large chirp chirp meal, please. Hold the lepas, extra lepas. This one is gonna be a mid. I get it, but I do like how it's very symmetrical, just right in the middle there. Love to see it. Cafe space. This one is fire. It's cozy. I would have a little chai tea latte right there. I would like that. And I like the plants. I've been thinking about getting plants in my apartment, actually. I think it's time. I think I could use some greenery in here, to match the green that's everywhere. Anyways, I think this is fire. Beach set. All right, this is better. We're on the beach, but we got a little table here. We can put things there. That's nice and functional. However, I'm still going to label this as a mid. Light up stage. Light them up. Light them up, baby. Light them up. This is going to be a mid. It's fun. It's fun. It's not somewhere you can hang out for extended periods of time. Yes, you can go and hang out there with your buds. Have a good old time. But then there's got to be a time that it ends. So this one is going to be a mid. I do like it, though. I think it's pretty sick. Surprise in store. Look out. Watch out. I'm going to say this is mid as well. I like the functionality because the functionality is the fun and the whimsy of it, which is good. So this one is going to be a mid. Night festival venue. Okay. We're having a good old time. It's nice. You know what? I'm actually going to put this one at fire because it kind of, for me, is reminiscent of Christmas lights. So whenever Christmas time, that's my favorite holiday, my favorite season time. I love Christmas music, the decoration, the lights, the festivities, the scents, the snacks, all about it. But one of the simple joys that I have in life is going outside to where they have the gardens and walkways and streets that they have lights decorated all over the place. I love that. I eat it up for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert. So this one's going to be a fire, reminiscent of that, but neon. So that's sick. Changing area. It's functional, sure. But as far as aesthetic and a vibe and chill out, hangability factor, I'm going to go ahead and say nah on that one. Private makeup stand. I get it. There's more to do, I suppose. But this is purely functionality and not hangout ability. So, for that reason, I'm going to say, might be a hot take. It's going to be a nah. Knitting station. This is nice. I think it's fine. It has a relaxation. You can sit on the chair, but also work on your knitting, work on your next project. And I think that's it. So, this is going to be a mid. Hot spring shower. Yeah. Bathing outside. By the riverside. This one is going to be a mid. You can take a shower by the water, which isn't interesting. Why not just hop in the water, But I get it. So this one's going to be a mid. Resort meal prep. This is purely function. You can't sit on there, so it's a little bit relaxation. So you got your food. You can have a little s'mores, a little s'mored lepa there. And then you can chill by the plant tree. Green. So this one's going to be a mid. All packed up. Ready to move in. You haul it, you move it. This one is gonna be a. We're gonna say nah on this one. Honestly, it's function, yes, but you wouldn't really want to chill here. And the aesthetics is just kind of a box on a box on a box on a box on a wheelbarrow cart thing. So we're gonna go ahead and nah. Full recovery. Bum 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 bum. This one is going to be. It's a mid on this one. You can relax, which is nice, and then you have some medicine. So especially, obviously, if you're feeling a little under the weather, this is a good spot for you to be in. So it's functional, but you also have some relaxation there. It's going to be a mid. Alarm clock, sleep zone, man, get that clock out of here. No, I'm just kidding. You got to wake up when you got to wake up. This one is going to be a mid as well. Vending machine break area. I think it's mid. I think this particular one, we could use some relaxation. There's no relaxation factor. Unless, I guess, you're going to sit on the trash can, but you probably don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So this one's going to be a mid. Vending machine set now. See, that's what I'm talking about. I like that. So you can sit and enjoy your drink or your snack or what have you. It looks as if there are just drinks in there, though. So this one, you know what? For functionality and aesthetics, it's a low fire. It's simmering, but it's still a fire nonetheless. Minigame corner. Yeah, gamer hours. Okay. I feel we could use a little more though. So this one is going to be a mid. High mid nonetheless, but still a mid. Water wheel spot. I like this. I think the water wheels are pretty sick. That hydroponics. Get you that hydroelectricity. Energy, baby. And it looks aesthetic. Very aesthetic. So, I'm going to say fire for this one. Furnace spot. Toast it up. This one is going to be a, you know what? It's very functional, but it's not really the hangout ability factor and the chill factor, the aesthetics factor. Not really up there for me. So this one is going to be a nah. Dock. This is nice and simple, but powerful, I feel. So this one is going to be, it's not too much though. It doesn't have a lot of relaxation. So I'm going to go ahead and go with mid. It's a high mid. Also, fun fact, the first MySpace, throwing it back. My first MySpace wallpaper was this, I can see it in my mind, it's this very overcast beach sort of area. And there's this dock. It's very melancholy vibed, very melancholy coded. And there's just a very big lamppost and it's a nice boardwalk pier. It's very nice. And this kind of reminds me of that. Obviously, it's not very overcast. It's very bright, but just a little lore there. So anyways, this is a mid. Spooky study. I think this is a fire. I like this. You have the ambiance of the candle. You got the books there so you can read. I'm in the middle of Project Hail Mary, actually. I have a little less than 100 pages, and then I'm going to watch the movie soon, so I am excited. Anyways, I also like this couch. It looks a little stiff. Kind of like mine, honestly. It's fine. I have these pillows, but I've been meaning to get some more pillows. But, that's, I digress. But anyways, this is a fire. Playing pirate. This is a fun one. You can cosplay, put on your Jack Sparrow outfits and have a good old time. This one though is gonna be a, you know what? I think because of what it is, I'm gonna say fire. I think it's pretty sick how you have the steering wheel. I feel you call that something different in ships. Never mind. I'm not even gonna go down that route. I think this is sick. You can hang out on the cannonballs, the cannons, and the barrels. Nice aesthetic, obviously. We're gonna go ahead and go with fire. Working the register. Beep 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 beep. This is not very relaxationable. You're working. So this one is gonna be a nah. Very functional, obviously, but the aesthetics, hangout ability, and the vibes, nah. Tiny Adelia. You know what? You get a little relaxation there. You can paint me like one of your French girls and call it a day. So this one, you know what? I'm gonna say mid because this can be a relaxation and a nice hangout ability spot. Because if you create something real nice, people can come and look at it, talk about it, discuss it, rate it as fire, mid or nah, and see what goes on. So mid, gourmet's altar. All right, man. You're just putting some food on a plate outside, calling it a day, packing your stuff up and bouncing. This one's gonna be a nah. Not too much going on here. Pikachu Space. This is fire. This is real nice. I feel that this couch is going to be comfortable and very plushy in the back. Then you have your little Pika plushie there. I like it. This is a fire. It's nice. Cuteness overload. There's a lot going on here, and I like that. I like the canopy bed here. The bed looks comfy. You got your light here. You got your couch. You have your makeup area. You got your table. There's a lot here that you could be good to go. Hangout ability. The aesthetics obviously are up. Very cohesive look throughout all the pieces in this piece. I like that. Fire. Welcoming resort. I love this. I would love to chill here. You got your little hammock. You got your little rubber band light looking light. Nice. You got your little bamboo rope table thing. Nice. I know this little couch right here. I know that's comfy. I know it is. And then you're going to have the nice sunlight beaming down on you. This is a nice thing for something that you would have in Aruba. I actually went to Aruba for the first time, actually, 2 days ago. Very sick. I also ran 9 miles, and 4 miles in I had to poop, so that was too bad. But I did enjoy my time in Aruba. Anyways, welcoming resort is a fire. Plain life. It's plain. It's cozy. It's a nice one. It has what you need to succeed, but the aesthetics, I think it's a little mellow, yellow. So, this one's gonna be mid for me. Red tall grass. I do like the color of this grass. I will say, it's very nice. So this one is gonna be a fire because obviously it's grass, similar to the OG grass that have been in all of the Pokemon games, but it's red. I like the color scheme on it. This is gonna be a fire. Hello. Tree shaded. I do like the pine tree. I like that vibe. So you know what? I think this is very aesthetic, honestly. So we're also gonna go with fire for this one. Pointing tree shaded rocky tall grass. Honestly, I didn't love the boulder grass previously, but this one with the pine tree and the red grass, I actually think this looks very aesthetic. It almost looks like a background that if you were here, you could take a picture, slap it on your iPhone or your PC. That's what I meant to do. And it looks nice. So I'm going to say fire for this one, actually. I think it's very aesthetic. Hydrated in our own lane. I do, again, like the red grass, and I think that we have the water there. So this one is going to be, you know what? We're going to also label this as fire. I guess I'm biased toward the red tall grass, I suppose. The elevated, all right. I can't be given just red tall grass, fire all day. This one is going to be mid. It's just up, I guess. You got a view? Well, then maybe it should be fire. Sorry. I guess it's going to be, because you have the red tall grass and the view. You know what? Sue me. We're going to make it a fire as well. All right? Grassy training field. We're going to say nah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say it with my chest. I think it looks a little messy with the training field. Yes, it's functional, I guess. But, I don't know. It doesn't speak to me as well. Nah. Graceful flower bed. Look at these flowers. Look how pretty they are. I think these are pretty flowers. Ergo, We're going to label this as a fire. Yeah. Tree shaded graceful flower bed. Again, I do like the pine. I like it. I think this is very aesthetic. You know, I'm also going to give this one a fire. It seems I'm handing out these fires like candy, but it is what it is. Hydrated, graceful flower bed. I think this is also very nice. It's very peaceful. I love the water. You could sit by the pretty flowers, listen to the water, call it a day. I'm going to say fire as well. Flower garden stump stage. That almost sounds like a tongue twister. Flower garden stump stage. Flower garden stump stage. Flower garden stump stage. Dang, nailed it. This one is going to be a mid on this one. I do like it a lot. I do like it a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go with high mid on this one. I do like these flowers, man. Toil in the soil. We're gonna go with nah on this one. The aesthetics are not there. It is all function, which is fine. It's fine, but we are going to do nah on that one. Uplifting duckweed. Quack. I know they're like lily pad sort of things, and that's fine. But we're just gonna go with mid. It's fine. It's fine. Mossy rest spot. Okay. I mean, it's average. It's moss. It's fine. We're gonna go with mid. Sorry, mid on that one. Mossy boulder. We're gonna go with nah on it. Yeah, now with the boulder. Nah. Mossy hot spring. We're also gonna go with mid on this one. I think it's fine, and nothing more. Open air bath. Nice. Nice. This one, I guess you can sit by it and, use it. We're going to go ahead and go with mid on that one as well. Harmonious hot spring. Now, I think this is functional and it's very relaxationable. So, we're going to go ahead and go with fire on this one, actually. Piping hot lava. Oh man, we getting hot. Hot. Man. We're gonna go ahead and go with nah on this one. It's lava, and that's that. Wait, stop. Oh, sorry. Okay. Digging and burning. Not really a good hangout spot. It's a spot to work. Nah. Clink clang iron construction. Once again, we are working. We're working. And I think that aesthetic-wise, it's kind of all over the place. So, this one is also going to be a nah. Creepy white rocks. There's a lot going on here. Let's dissect it. There's some moss. There's a light. There's a box. There's rocks that are like is it stalagmites that go from the bottom and stalactites that go from the top? I do not remember. But there's a lot going on here. But it's kind of a vibe, honestly. In a weird sort of way, it looks pretty chaotically put together. And I think it's got an interesting vibe. I'm going to go and slap a fire on this one. Yeah. Container snacking. This is very functional. You have your light. You have your food on the box so it's not on the ground. Got your barrel. Do a barrel roll. Aesthetic wise, that's a little messy for me. This one is gonna be a nah. Dinner table surprise. Watch out. I'm a dangerous man with the money in my pockets. Keep up. This one is gonna be a mid. It's nice. You can bring all your friends here and you can have a nice meal on the stone benches and the stone table. It's gonna be a mid for me. Best bread bakery. All right. You know what? This is very functional. I do like this wood fire stove here. Wood fire oven. This one is going to be, you know what? We're gonna give it a mid because I like the fire brick oven here. Mini kitchen, very functional. So with this one, it's very functional. As I said, you can cook there, wash your hands, wash your dishes. Um, but aesthetic wise, I'm gonna say. Sorry, I gotta stretch out my leg. I'm gonna say nah on this one. Actually, house party is not really too much going on though. uh, we're gonna say mid. Obviously, you can hang out around here because you have the table to stand around here. But we're just gonna go with mid on that one. Lazy photo album scrolling. You got your iPad and some drinks. That's it. So this one I think is going to be a nah. Chirping recital. Okay. So we're going to have a fun time here, obviously. Everybody can show off their skills and sing a little bit, rap a little bit, do some slam poetry a little bit, whistle a little bit, whatever you want to do a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and go with mid. I do like this. I do like this though. The stool. I think it's interesting. It's aesthetic. So this one's gonna be a mid. Recital stage. Yeah. Now I think we're gonna have a good time here. We got the microphone this time, so we don't just have the stage. We got our speakers and everything. I'm gonna say this is fire because this is gonna provide a good time. Box to the rhythm. I think this is sick. You can do your coordinated punches, as you're listening to NF and just boom, oof, oof. Drums came in, you ain't seen that coming, This is gonna be a fire. Music and magazines. Okay, we got our music and we got our magazines. We don't have anywhere to sit though. We gotta sit on the floor. And for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and go. English. We're going to go ahead and go with a mid on that one. Mini museum. This is nice. It's fine. I do love a good museum though. I haven't been to one in a hot minute, but I do enjoy museums. I'm one of those people who reads all of the annotations and the notes and everything. I love it. But this one is just going to be a mid for me. Refreshing locker room. So you can go to the locker room, you have some greenery, and you can, practice your strength training. It's kind of all over the place. It's a very interesting, very, very interesting amalgamation of items here. And you know what? Based off of that and whimsy and what's going on here, I'm going to give it a fire. Might be a hot take. Bronze landmark. I think this is fire. I like it. I like what we got going on here. We got our shrubbery and oh, Clefairy and Clefable, they're killing me with this pose here. I like that. Okay, yeah, that's a fire. Railroad crossing. Ding, ding, ding. I mean, not really a good hangout ability spot, I gotta say. But at least you have some lights, I guess. But it's a nah. Chef's kitchen. Ooh, wow. English, bro. Chef's kitchen. Chef's kitchen, dog. Similar to the other kitchen. You know what? I'm gonna say a mid on this one. Yeah, you got some more going on here. There's more to do. And it's wide enough. There's enough space that if you're cooking together with people, you can enjoy each other's company as you're making some good food. So we're gonna go ahead and go with mid. Absolute luxury is absolute fire. I love this. I love that vibe. You got the dark color scheme, black and red are my two favorite colors mixed together. This couch looks fire. The bed looks comfy. Table is sick, looking like a little marble-ish design. And then this lampshade, man, dang, dog, that's sick. This is fire. Heavy iron, man. This one is going to be a mid for me. It doesn't scream comfy. It screams jail cell. I think that's the vibe here with heavy irons. So I'm gonna go with a mid. Yeah, do I even want to go with mid, honestly? You know what? No, I'm going to go with nah on this one. This bed does not look comfortable at all. The table is very plain. This seat, I don't know, man. I feel it's cold and it's not comfy. And then you have this particular lamp right here. I'm going to go ahead and go with nah on heavy iron, actually. Modern living. Um, you know what? I don't like this headboard, man. The headboard is just kind of put on there, and I don't particularly love the comforter. Um, yeah, I don't really like this one. I gotta keep it a buck with you. This one is gonna be a nah. Actually, I'm sorry, Modern Living. All right, pink tall grass. I do like the pink. It's nice. It's nice. We're gonna go ahead and go with fire for this one too. Tree shaded. Tree shaded. Okay, this one. Um, with this particular tree, I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty. With this particular tree and the color scheme, I'm gonna say nah on the color scheme. So it's just gonna be a mid for me. Hydrated, of course. I'm gonna say that this one is a fire. You have your nice pink grass with the nice little water structure. All right, elevated, elevated. There it is. So we are going to label this one elevated as fire. I think also if you're looking at it from down below and you're looking at the grass, I feel it would look really nice to see the pink grass in your eyesight up there. So that's gonna be a fire. Hiccup. Concrete pipe secret base. This is fun. You can go in the little pipe, play some hide and seek. But we're gonna go ahead and go with mid. Aesthetically, it's not super aesthetically pleasing, but it's fun. You're gonna have a good time there. So we're gonna go ahead and go with mid. Fluffy flower bed. This one is gonna be a mid. Okay. There's the flowers look sort of like onion bulbs, and that's fascinating. Okay, I'm gonna unstretch. So yeah, this one is just gonna be a mid for me. Tree shaded, also just gonna be a mid for me. Hydrated fluffy flower bed. Okay, I feel this is a little better. So it's a little higher up on the mid because you have the water, but it's just gonna be a mid. Also elevate. Oh, no elevated. Oh, look at that. I forgot. Okay, waterside dinghy. You know what? This is nice. It's peaceful. It's simple. You're by the water. I'm gonna say fire on this one. Yes, yes. Okay, illuminated waterfall. I think this is really pretty. I like this. You have the mood, ambience, the ambiance, and you have the waterfall there. You have your little stone pebble walkway. I think this is very nice. This one right here is going to be a fire. Bird song garden. It's fine. I feel it could use a little more pizzazz, a little more oomph, a little more huspa. So this was going to be a mid for me. Simple bathroom. Hello? Oh, am I bugging? Well, don't worry about that. Sorry. Don't worry about it. But, it's fine. Let's continue on our journey's quest. Don't worry about that, okay? Let me know what you think about simple bathroom since I goofed, okay? All right, cycling rest stop. We're going to go again and go with mid. Of course, it's very functional since you have your vending machine there and you have the bike. So it's mid. Fireplace nap spot. I think this is fire. I love fireplaces. Okay? Because it feels real nice. It's very cozy. It's very comfy. And then it's got this couch that I like here. So you can sit by the couch, catch some warmth. I think this is so good. This is fire, baby. Shipping my way. Surgeon psychic power. This is going to be a mid. It doesn't seem the most hangoutable spot. Obviously, it's pretty, if you're reading the crystal ball, you can gather some people, some Pokemon around you, have a good time. You got a nice little comfy pillow. This pillow's got to be comfy. I can see it. I know it's comfy. So this one's going to be a mid. Fortune teller's table. This is also going to be a mid. We've upgraded just from the little pillow there. And it's fine, I think. I don't have a problem with it. Trash site TV, I think this is bad. I think this is a nah. I don't want to have the trash by the TV. It's like, yeah, my TV right there. I just have trash bags on the side, and I hate that. So this one is a nah. Oversized dumping ground. This is also a nah. It's not aesthetic, obviously, because you're just dumping your trash there and call it a day. But you got a lot of trash there. So it's just a nah. It's a lot of nah for me. Interrogation desk. Come on in. Where were you on the night of? Do you remember? Anyway, this one is going to be a nah. A nah. I think the folding chairs are not comfortable. You do have your Arcanine plush over there. Fascinating. And you have your little flashlight. So this one is just going to be a nah for me. Sewer hole inspection, look out. This is going to be a nah. Very functional, I suppose, but aesthetics, nope. You got all these things that are just hanging out. You got your shovel, and you got whatever this is, and then you got your cup. Nah, man, nah. Spotless washing station, very functional, obviously, but nah. Home theater, this is nice. I like this. I like it a lot. But there ain't no couch there, which is too bad. Ain't no couch. Maybe I wish that this was black instead of tan here. You know? But it's still nice. So we're going to say mid on that one overall. Study area. This is nice. I wish maybe we had a couch here instead of this little stool guy here. I'm just a little guy. But it's fine. We have our pencils so we can take notes. This is going to be a mid for the study area right here. Now, rhythmic living room. This is nice. You have a good time here. You're playing DDR. Nice. This one, I think, is going to be real fun. So this one is a fire for me. Squeaky clean. We just taking a shower. Splish splash, I'm taking the bath. Very functional, obviously. But I think that I'm going to go as far as a habitat. We're going to go ahead and go with, nah. We're going to go with nah. Nah. I also don't like baths. Never been a bath person. Always a shower person. So, yeah, we're going to go with nah. Moisturizing makeup stand. All right, we got our humidifier here. That's nice. We got our nice fancy chair. I do like that. I do like that a lot. So, you know what? For this one, I think it's nice that we have the humidifier and the nice chair there. You can look at yourself. Look at the one that you love, the people that you love right here. So we're going to go ahead and go with fire for moisturizing makeup stand, I think. Mini library. Nice. Nice. You have a little stepping stool so you can reach the tallest books over there. And then you have your table and your lamp. I think it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and go with mid on that one. Game corner battle zone. We in the arcade, baby. We playing some games. So, this one, you know what? I like a good arcade. Sure, man. We'll go ahead and run in with the fire on this one. Sure, man. Playland. Nice. We're going down the slide. Having a good old time. This one is going to be a mid, though. Yes. Work desk. We're hard at work. Yes. Doing our long distance job. Or maybe our hybrid. Working remote today. This one is a mid. It's fine. The desk is very, very corporate. Very, very plain. And it's just okay, I think. So mid. Office storeroom. All right. So, not too much going on here. It's a lot of work vibes. So, for that reason, I'm just going to say mid. I think it's fine. It's fine. Experiment space. We getting up to something. Jumping up to something. It's kind of a mess, though, obviously. There's no table. It's just strewn all over the place. So this one is going to be a nah for me, actually. Professor's Apprentice Program. This is nice. You can learn a lot here. You can learn a lot, but you're going to learn standing up because there ain't no seats in there. So that's too bad. Standing room only. We're going to go ahead and go with mid for this one. Researcher's desk. Again, standing room only. You ain't going to sit down. You ain't going to take a break. Not today. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn standing up. That's crazy work. So we're going to go ahead and go with mid on this one. Public reading material. Nice. As you're just walking around, you can pick up your little paper, take a little read, grab a little book, grab a little Mercer Mayer over here, you know. It's going to be a mid. There ain't no chairs there. Man, you standing room only. That's unfortunate. Heart-pounding surprise box. The bass drum and the Gengar, and it is a wild time over here. This is a party place. You know, you just take somebody over there and jump out and surprise them. Great for a surprise birthday party. Drop. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and go with mid, actually, though. Nowhere to really chill. Prank button. I think this is really funny. But we're also going to go ahead and go with mid on that one. Picturesque photo cutout board. This is nice. It's cute. You got your lights here. You got your perfect photo op with the puzzle and minute. Nice. You know what? For this one, I think that we are also going to go with a mid. Yes. Tire park. Now I think this is fun. I think it's nice. You're at the park and you can go on the tires, roll some tires, and go on these tires here. Boom, 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 jump on them. I think that some people would like this one. So I think it's functional, kind of aesthetic in a way. We're going to go ahead and go with fire on that one. Nature's Market. Now we got a lot going on here. We got our tree, we got our table, a cash register, and the boulder. I think it's sort of all over the place. TBH. So this one's going to be a mid for me. Construction site generator. We're going to go with nah on this one. The aesthetics and the vibe, it's very functional. It's very industrial. And that's sort of it. So it's going to be a nah. Dojo training. Yes. I do like the aesthetics of this, I will say. I think it's got a nice theme, got a nice vibe, cohesive. Fire. Evil Organization HQ. I like what I'm seeing here. You got your greenery, you got that nice couch that I like so much, and you got your Team Rocket. Big old plaque in the back. Big old plaque, baby. So, I do like it. It's going to be mid. It is a high mid, but I do like it. 9 flames. I'm going to say fire on that one. I mean, it's literally 9 pillars, bowls of flame. Does it get any hotter than that? I don't think so. Fire. Plush Central. Cute, man. Cute. Nice. We're going to go ahead and go with mid, though. I do like my plushies. In my room, I have a whole bunch of plushies on my little cube organizer in the back. I think it's nice. Mid. Gamer's Paradise. Dog. This is sick. You got your neon lights everywhere. Got them in the bed. Got them in the speakers. Got them on your fridge. Got them on the chair. I think it's nice. You got a nice keyboard. Big monitor. We need some more, though. I have 3 monitors. I really could use another one, but I bought my PC many years ago when I did not know anything, and the graphics card does not support more than 3 screens, so that's too bad. Anyways, so you have everything you need. You got your bed here. You got your gaming entertainment system. Got your speaker. Got your chair. Got your little cooler. I think it's fire. Very fire. Top pop. You know, this is cute. I think the colors are a little all over the place on this one, honestly. But because it looks really comfy, really, really comfy, I'm going to go ahead and go with the fire on this one, actually. Fishing pond. We're just fishing. Easy like Sunday morning. This one's going to be a mid. It's fine. Ocean fishing spot. I think this is a little more aesthetic because you're at the ocean. However, it's still going to be a mid for me. Marsh. I don't like it. We're in the marsh. We're in the mud. We're in the trenches now. This is going to be a nap for me, dog. Nap for me. Hot spring. I'm going to say this one is fire. I think it would be a nice experience. Yes. Magma fishing spot. I think this is a crazy experience. You're literally fishing. What kind of bait you using? That's crazy work, bro. We're going to go ahead and go with mid on this one. Amped rock stage. This is sick. Now we add in the guitar on there. So I know this is going to be a good time. Yes. So this one's going to be a fire as well. Low key rock stage. It's also fire. We just got a different guitar. So fire. Malicious Knight's Shrine. This has just got some aura to it, man. Got some big aura. Nice. So this one, you know what's going to be a fire? Yes. Auspicious Knight's Shrine. Same kind of aura. It's just a little different. See, it's a little different. Same thing, but different. So this one's also going to be a fire. Winged Fossil Display. We're going to go with mid. It's a nice piece. You just look at it and call it a day. Similarly, the Skull Fossil is also a mid. Similarly, the Headbutt Fossil Display, also a mid. I think there are two more. Yep, Armor Fossil Display, mid. Maybe one more. Okay, Shield Fossil Display. You guessed it. That's a mid. I think that's it. No, I'm bugging. Jaw Fossil Display, mid. I think this is the last fossil display. Nope, just kidding. This Despo Fossil Display. Okay, this is also going to be a mid. It's a hot, it's mid. Is that it? Nope. Sail Fossil Display. Guess what I'm going to say? You already know, D-Way. Hey, baby. Okay, so this one's going to be a mid as well. Tundra Fossil Display. This is also going to be a mid as well. All right, we added a fossil now. Out of fossil territory. Boundless Beverage. This is just going to be a mid. It's fine. It gets the job done. Nothing too wild, nothing too out there. But you get a nice little refreshment. You got a little uncomfortable seat there. Mid. Electrifying Potatoes. Also going to say mid. At least we eating, so that's nice. But still the little uncomfortable little stump there. Burning Hot Spice. Same kind of thing. We're going to say mid for that one. Elegant Daytime Treat. Same kind of thing. I do like this one the most, though, because I myself have a sweet tooth, so I think that's pretty sick. But we're still going to go with mid. Dark Chocolate Cookies. Man, I should put NAF for this one because I hate dark chocolate. But I am going to say mid anyway. White chocolate, I feel, is the best chocolate, and that seems to be a hot take among a lot of people. But it is what it is. White chocolate is the best, and dark chocolate is the worst. Leafy Green Sandwich. Same kind of thing. It's the same thing. It's just different item on the table. So this one's going to be a mid. Chili Saved Ice. Again, it's just going to be a mid. Lovely Ribbon Cake. Guess what I'm going to say? It's going to be a mid. Oh! And look at that. We done made it through the whole thing. That's crazy. So, with that, this episode's Most Fire Award goes to Gamers Paradise. I think that this is sick. I love the vibe of this one. I could spend hours in here. This is amazing. I loved it. Every apartment that I've been in before this one, I've had my computer in the same place as my bed. So, because I've just had one room. So this is, but not anymore. In this apartment, I actually have separate things. It's very nice. I like this a lot. I love the vibe. Very, very sick. You're self-sustaining. You got your nutrition. You got your entertainment. You got your comfort. Yes, Most Fire Award. On the flip side, this episode's Most Nat Award goes to Road Sign. You can't be hanging out here. What you gonna do here? What you gonna do? You know where you're going, I guess. That's nice. But am I supposed to hang out here? I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel this is the most nah. And yes, there is a function because I think the other ones that could go here are the trash receptacle like ones. But you got to have that, you know? I just feel that this could be more. I want more with this in some way. I don't know how I want more, but I want more. I don't know. I want more, man. So that's the most nat. Wow. And there it is. Dang, dog. That was a long one. If you stuck around this long, thank you. You're a real one, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one.